Hey y'all, this your girl Jackie with a Q. So the trial is over. The trial is over. The trial of the century. The trial of the internet century, right? Brene and what his name is, Brene and Tim, right? Now Kira sued her. I don't know how much. I thought it was $2 million, but she got 1.75. I don't know no dick that's worth 1.75. Okay? You done paid 1.75 for this Negro. That's sorry. He don't work. He don't get no money. His legs is like scissors. He got childbearing hips. And got some small titties. Right? You done paid 1.75 million for him? Girl, please. Now. I was waiting on them, the DNA, and that might be a separate entity, the DNA that says if he is the father to the twins, baby or babies, right? Anyway, the thing about this is so diabolical is that this girl deliberately stole her husband. I don't even like to use the word stole, but that's what happened, right? She didn't give him away. Like she told the people, she gave her consent. That shit sounds stupid. The whole thing is stupid. The whole thing is, y'all's elevators don't go to the top. Because to think you was going to come to court and defend yourself like you was Perry Mason or Matlock or somebody, right? The thing of it is you deliberately, and it's one thing, cheating with somebody's husband is wrong, period, right? But sometimes you meet dudes, y'all know dudes lie. You meet a dude and you don't realize at the time that he married because of whatever reason he's a good liar or something, right? And then you already got feelings for him, and then you find out he married and you're like, oh, you still mess with him. Okay, that's one kind of way, right? The other kind of way is the way that Brene did it. You had a husband. You was married to the cousin. Y'all was doing couple things. Y'all was doing wholesome couple new millennial things, right? And then you said, I want him back. I had him in the 4th grade. Now I want him back. Even though my sister been kicking it with him for some years. Now I want it. My turn. She put her hand up and said, my turn, right? Then you befriend the wife, Akira. Y'all doing TikToks together, videos together, shopping together, kicking it, hanging out, doing all the things that girlfriends do. And then you say she wasn't my friend. That's so evil and diabolical, right? And then she says that Devin, which was her husband, Tim's cousin, was abusing her. Now anybody could take one look at Devin and say he ain't abusing no damn body, especially the way he looked back then. He wasn't abusing nobody. Can't judge a book by its cover, but he wasn't abusing nobody. Why they were so quick to believe that, I don't know. And I believe it was because Tim was in Akira's ear. See, that was a plot. That was a dual plot. They both plotted against this woman and Devin, but Devin was collateral damage, right? So anyway, you plotted. You wanted her kids, you wanted her life, you wanted to look like her, you wanted to be her. That's sick. And then you marched your fat ass up in there and was going to be your own lawyer. Has she been watching Law and Order? What did she think? Well, she thought this was for play? And then the judge say 1.5 plus 250,000. I don't know what the extra was for, but it's 1.75 or whatever it is. You got to pay this woman. Then she get up in the courtroom. She ain't even left the courtroom and say she'll never get it. You just disrespected the law, the judge, and everybody involved. In the courtroom, in the courthouse, you say that. You ain't even left the courtroom yet. Judge ain't probably made it to his chambers yet, and you said she'll never get it. Now, why do she think she ain't gonna never get it? Right? Now, I didn't know this, because I just, my daughter been telling me about these people, but I wasn't really following. I ain't had time. But she had almost 3 million followers. I don't know if that's been like that or just got like that. She had a lot of followers, so I'm sure she gets a lot of coins for her videos and content and stuff, right? Now, what could happen, what may happen, what'll probably happen, is though now that the trial is over, them people gonna leave. People are flighty. They're, They're going to leave, and your thing is going to dwindle. Your followers may dwindle, right? But whatever it is, you're going to have to pay that money. Now, if you come out your content creator check, they're going to get it, and you're going to have to pay that girl for the rest of your life. You're going to have to pay. I don't know no dick, no nigga, nowhere that's worth me paying for him for the rest of my life. And what's going to happen when you run out of money and your money slow down and your money dribble up or whatever, he going to move on to the next person because he's sorry and lazy. He wants somebody that's going to take care of him. So Kira was doing it, you doing it, and the next one after you going to do it, right? That's what's going to happen. Do you think, Brene, that you're going to live happily ever after doing all that diabolical shit to get that man and then marry him? Before the trial, you married him. You thought that was a flex, didn't you? Child, the wrath that the universe, karma, and God going to throw down on you, I wouldn't want to be nowhere near you. Because you just ain't going to skip off to the rainbow and have a good life after all that shit you did. You did too much. And they say you was taunting the girl and all that. You know, you want the kids to call you auntie or mommy or some shit like everything she do, you do. Something is psychologically wrong with that girl. And she's going to have very bad luck in the very near future. The chips going to start falling. You know, it's like dominoes. Chips going to start falling, right? I don't wish no bad on nobody. I'm just saying how the world work, how the universe work, how the Lord work, how karma work. It ain't in your favor, sis. Unless, the only way she could turn this around is if she repents wholeheartedly and means it. And then, just like you was on social media taunting her and lying and talking and doing all that stuff, then you got to get on there. After you talk to God, after you deal with the Lord and karma and the universe, then you got to come over on the camera and tell her privately and publicly that you sorry. That's the only way that the hell ain't gonna come to you. That's the only way. That's the only way. Other than that, it's gonna come to you, child. Titties gonna drag to the floor. You're gonna get wider. She built like a square. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen. Ain't no good luck. Now I don't know what Tim gonna do. You know, by the looks of it, I don't know. By the looks of it, Tim mama and sister probably coddled him and babied him, and that's why he the soft batch ass nigga that he is, right? They ain't never made him take out the garbage. He the type of nigga that didn't even take out the garbage. The sister took it out. Anyway, the trial is over. She got to pay $1.75 million. I don't know no dick and no nigga on earth. I'm gonna pay and especially not him. Not him. You have to give me Denzel or Idris or something. Not him. Not him. Ugh.